Hello folks, welcome back into another video. Before anything else, I just want to make sure that people understand here what's going on. I am not coming back to Paladins at all, but, you know, year 8 is coming, and like I said on my video where I said goodbye, I would think of potentially still doing some Paladins videos if it was to give my honest opinion, or checking on how it's doing, and that's literally it. I gave it a little bit of time, so, you know, people wouldn't just say, oh, you lied. And now that we have a brand new year coming, literally a start of a new year, I thought, what better way to actually, you know, do a video of it, and this would be it, you know, this to talk about this big patch. And I just read there, apparently January 29th is when, wait, oh, that's when the patch goes in, but it goes into PDS now. This was posted on 17th, 2 days ago, so it should be up now. I'm downloading it right now, as you can see. So let's get into it. I'm going to be pausing to read, so I talk about things without having to read every word. I just sum it up, and then give you my honest opinion. So let's get into it. So let's start with the experimental cues subclasses. Okay, and I've already read here about the entire subclasses. They were smart. They wanted separate, right? So damages have their own passives, flanks have their own passives for front lines, and so on. Now the idea here is very simple. I like it in a way. Definitely needs to be tested, but what they want to do is essentially what the talents already do, in a way. I'm not sure if this is a move to try to delete talents and just make something a bit more manageable, instead of having to, you know, nerf and buff specific champions. They can just nerf and buff these subclasses. I'm not sure if that's the point. I do like some of the things I see here. For example, they did a note, Octavia does not have subclasses. She already has her own subclasses, technically speaking. Characters with resources, like for example Strix, Sati, Imani, if they were to get specific you know, extras, it would actually be their resources, which is actually pretty smart. And there's some of these characters don't have ways to get their resources back, so this is actually pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised this might be overpowered. Like I said, this is going to be in a separate queue, which is, you know, good. You don't just want to rush it in and put it on the normal queue and then people just start raging out. I'm not really going to go through everything. I see some of them being very potentially powerful. I like, for example, the idea of triage here, this one right here. I'm covering up a little bit, so I'm going to pull it up here. On earning an elimination, you drop a healing deployable at your current location. So you can actually be damage who can heal in the location you're standing. So which means if you're playing a sniper and you're playing from very far away, you have your own set of healer, giving a lot less pressure to your own healer, because, you know, maybe your healer is dealing with shit in the point and such. So yeah, and then having a flank or a damage or even a tank. In this case, I'm losing the point here. It's a damage. So any other damage, right, that can play close range, medium range, you could just take advantage of this and help even their own healers. Obviously, you can't heal, for example, you know, Lilith, but, you know, can't all be good. But I like the idea. It's a experimental queue for now, and this is how it would look like. So similar to what Octavia has. So they sort of want to bring back, you know, that entire old store we had. Spoiler, when we were on the UC and we saw that store, we said to them, this doesn't feel good. You better not want this permanently. They didn't care. They tried. They really tried. We were happy that the community didn't like it, because we knew for a fact they were not going to like it at all, especially substituting entirely the normal store. Now, I saw here the map refresh. I'm going to be honest, I've been seeing some pictures and even videos. I might even jump into a lobby, custom lobby with this, and it's pretty good. I like it. It's very fresh. This is one of the only map reworks I've loved in a long time, since they, you know, they did their map reworks here and there. For example, Warriors Gate worst map rework I've ever seen in my entire life. Not only they removed more than half of the things across the map, the crystals, the trees, everything, but the colors are so God. And this one actually feels pretty good. I saw some people saying that they didn't like the serpents, there's being too many serpents. This map is literally Serpent Beach. I beg you, please, if you have to complain about something, please complain about something that makes sense. You're complaining there's too many serpents in the walls? Like, what? How does that affect anything at all? Is it because it's blue? Do you want it a different color? I swear, people sometimes just have to find something to complain about. This has been one of the best map reworks I've ever seen them do. Although I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen everything yet, but apparently no new champion. A lot of changes. That's cool. Hopefully this is not going to have, you know, many problems when it comes to physical walls and so on that might create issues here. They removed the statue over there. I want to see how that's going to work. Might grab like Drogos or something just to check the map before, you know, the end of the video. But I like it. Visually, it's amazing this here. Amazing. Very nice. I'm glad to see that they are starting to go more for the art that we used to have, instead of like modernizing it, because part of the charm of this game was this is what we liked. All right, and this one I don't really need to read it. This is good and bad at the same time. It is good because you're gonna have a lot less Smurfs for sure, but at the same time I don't really think this is gonna stop Smurfs regardless, because if people want to create Smurfs below level 35, they can just create it at any time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is a new queue they're going to do, which is the Newcomer queue. If you're below level 35, you'll be matched against other players who are below level 35. You know, and it's good for you to start the character, learning the characters and so on. You can still go and queue on other stuff, regardless. My question is, how is this going to work if, for example, let's say a guy who's level 36, I would imagine that blocks it, right? Says that it's in a party with you, you have somebody who cannot queue to this match, right? I hope that's it. But regardless, you know, if people really want to play and just to humiliate newbies, they will. Level 35 is not necessarily like this to get to, so they still have enough time to bully people. Now, on to custom settings. I'm very, very surprised. I would not have believed if you told me that they were going to do this. And let me see what they have here. I'm going to be honest. I must be confused. I'm gonna have to look into this because I don't really know what this means. Either I skipped a couple of patches, or what the hell is a truly talented? What's a truly talented champion? What is that? I don't know what that is. Will use their normal talents. What? I'm seriously, I must have skipped this a patch or so. Regardless, some of the new custom options, one of them is to disable and enable the subclasses, so you can actually test this in customs, which is fantastic. Disable the Beyond Store. I did not even knew that they were going to do that. That's amazing. They're going to put the Beyond Store there, so you can, you know, you can play the LTM back in it as we had it back in the day, as an LTM, as in a custom match. And I also like the fact that they're going to put some other LTMs there, you know, or maybe it's just the options for us to create the LTMs. One of them, for example, is Card to the Max. I know for a fact that NTBs would have loved that. You'd love that custom, that LTM. And the thing is, you can put it at any card level. I'm imagining if we can go beyond level 7, how much we can break things. Ooh, that's gotta be cool. Ranked Season 8, they were talking here about how, for example, now you're gonna need more champions to actually queue for competitive. I'm pretty happy with that, you know. So not only you're gonna have to have a certain level, but you're gonna have to work to get the champions to get in. So that's good. I would prefer that all the champions would be free, you know, everybody could just have access to all the champions, but in order to go to competitive, you still need to get to like level 10 or 8 or 4 for each one of these 24 champions. Maybe now, you know, you have experience with the champion, now you can go in. So it's not as bad as before, as we had it a long time ago, but still requires some experience. As for the tier point system, I was reading this and trying to understand it here. The base amount of tier points players can move has been increased from 11 to 15. The base amount of tier points, what does that mean? Max amount of points players can move has been increased from 16 to 23. The maximum amount of points players can lose has been increased from 16 to 23. Severity of each favorite teams loses their team points on a loss is increased by 33. I would have to test this and actually go through this entire number, but I'm not gonna have the time, so I would imagine some of you might end up testing this. So let me know, you know, come back to this video and let me know how this is gonna work, because this is gonna be on 29th of January, so yeah, come back then and tell me how it works. Mac frequency, Serpent Beach Classic. So okay, we're gonna have both. Has the same sequence as Serpent Beach in Season 7. Serpent Beaches will have higher frequency during Split 1. So they will have throughout the entire season, so throughout this entire year or whatever. Oh, okay, no, I'm sorry, I was understanding this wrong. Serpent Beach, the classic one, which is the old one, is gonna have the same frequency as it had, you know, when it was Serpent Beach on Season 7. We're going to Season 8. Serpent Beach, the new one, will have a higher frequency, so you're gonna have this map a lot more in Season 1. See, it's Split 1, sorry. I don't agree with this. The map is brand new. It might have holes, like we've seen this before. It might have walls in the wrong places, problems with visuals. This map shouldn't even make it into the Split 1 of competitive. This map should be heavily tested into the casual queue before even being thought of putting in the rank queue. Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Very bad. Okay, I did see something here. They are copying, apparently, Marvel Rivals, which is understandable. Gold and below lobbies will now have only 2 bans per side. Platinum will have 3 bans per side, and then Diamond Plus will have 4 bans on each side. I didn't do this until like the other day. Somebody was telling me, because I haven't played competitive in Marvel Rivals, and some people were telling me, you know, in Marvel Rivals at the start you won't have bans, and then you'll have more bans as you go. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. So yeah. As for rewards, they have here a couple stuff. So this to me, wait, I just closed it. Sorry. I've seen the recolor of the Conquerors, and I just don't know why they just don't bring back the limited skins, you know, like, in a way, if we already have it, this is a good way, you know, to have a different one. It's okay. But like, they could, you know, they could create a new skin and just have, instead of just having a recolor, I would prefer to have this with crystals and be like, oh, let me have a second version of the skin I already had, or for the people who didn't have the original one, let me buy it. But you're trying to put it as a reward for competitive, and we've seen this with Torval, we've seen this with Eevee. People don't like that. That's not cool. But hey, an avatar, golden chest, addition to the traditional rewards offered via ranked, we're now also offering new rewards in addition to what was done prior. So reach master, finally, to receive a limited skin token. Okay. The problem is, for, you know, most master players are people with some experience and some time in game. Some of them might not need this, but it's better than nothing. I would prefer, I would just love to see what other options we would have for people who get a limited skin token, what they can do with it, if they already have all the skins. But hey, play 25 matches on a class to receive that class chest. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, but you are convincing somebody to force themselves to go in healer for 25 matches in a row to try to get this as fast as possible. But sure. Wicona's Wake Event pass. I've seen this. I've seen. It's okay. Yeah, I might take a look into this later on. Limited time modes, truly talented, eliminated talent from reality warped added. So I think, okay, I think truly talented then, this is what my... They swapped Artful Dodger for Street Justice. I'm confused. I really need to look into this, I'm sorry. I've seen what they did here, and, you know, we're decreasing the value of Cauterize from 30% to 25% at the start of the match, so that once you reach the middle of the map, you have 30%. It's okay. I understand. I still prefer the old Cauterize, but hey. Here's just a change in values. Defense in level 3 now also raises increased reload speed cap from 60% to 75%. Oh, okay, so it unlocks the cap. So even if you have cards that might increase it already, you want to have level 3 to have above 60%. Okay. Returning item resilience, reduce the duration. I'm sorry. Why'd I keep getting out of this? I prefer our old website so much, bro. This is something to worth going back for, but nah. Reworked, rejuvenate. You can be overhealed by allies when at max health, gaining 150 max shield, and then you can stack it up to 5 times. Okay. Sentinel, gain a 3 shield affected after being afflicted by crowd control. Oh, okay, that's okay. You get stunned, so you have like a second chance. You don't get obliterated while you're stunned. Okay. Although, you know, if you're gonna have resilience coming back, I don't know why you're doing that now, but okay. All right, next up, effects new. Shock on various champions. The balance notes below, you'll notice a call out to shock damage. So there'll be a little thing saying that you not only have visual effects, but you'll be like having something in the front of you saying shocked. Okay, I am shocked, I guess. Droxus, reduced time for reload, preload. Nah, that's not interesting. Increased time for reload post fire. Okay, so you reload faster. You start reloading faster, but you start shooting after reload later. Ash, their shield stronger. The talent also increases the shield power. Barrack, blunderbuss, increased the accuracy from 0.8 to 0.85. I didn't even know that it didn't had 100% accuracy, actually, to be honest, since it was just like a little slug. The barricade is stronger, the shield is stronger, the dome shield stronger, lasts longer. These are cards. Yeah, I'm not reading that. You should have at least separated that, but whatever. Betty, decreased secondary detonation timer from 3 seconds to 2 seconds, also detonates on contact with enemies on shields. Oh, with cluster grenade. Okay, got it. Buck, net shot faster, recovery faster, decreased channel time, so you do the ability also faster, and you can do it, you know, you have less time to have it back again. Increase the healing on bulk up and everything. Jesus Christ, they're crazy. Caspian, reduced time for reload. Yeah, whatever. Cassie, crossbow, decrease reload time, and the same treatment. So they're making a little bit of rework onto reloads. Okay, gotcha. Dodge roll, reduce cooldown. Dodge roll, Cassie's back again. Big game does more damage. Drain life, onslaught, intense. Okay, those are not interesting. Corvus, reduced time, same thing. Dredge, increased movement speed. Oh, interesting. Broadside, decreased post fire from 1.2 to why are you making broadside better? What the hell? Okay, now also reduces abyssal reloads damage to 700. Okay, that's good, that's good. They reworked a couple of cards here, none of them important. Same thing for the weapon reload for Drogo. Salvo is now less 2 seconds. Rework to generate ammo. Follow the scent after using fast speed. Okay. Fernando, same thing on reload. His shield is stronger. Furia also heals Furia herself if in range. Wait, what? Cherish now also heals Furia herself if in the range. If in range, what? Parts that affect Kindle Soul targets also work with Cherish. Okay, so she can heal herself and so on. Finally. But the duration of heals. Oh my god, dude, I want my old website back. This is so shit. Grok, reload, same thing. Healing now scales up to 30% increased healing if held on target. So if you hold it for longer, you heal for longer. Now apply shock. I should have read what shock does. This is a limited implementation that it meant to allow players to test the effects and give feedback on direction. Okay, but what does it do? For example, various champions if balanced notes you'll notice. We've been working on better ways to spend with kids, interact. Shock is our first foray. With select champion not having VFX and targets they hit, and Canessa having a talent that interacts with these jolts similar to tribunal upgrades. When this no additional effects at base. Meant to allow players to test. Okay, Paladins is a very effect-heavy game on the CC side, but something else. I still don't know what the fuck it does, so it's just like a V effect for now? Okay. I guess that's it. Fury, we run Grok, Imani. Remove decrease to fireballs damage. Okay. The rest are cards, whatever. Inara, removed internal cooldown to Crag. Okay. Io, reload. Genos, reload. And decrease bonus healing on his Luminary. Kasumi, increased cone targeted science from 1 to 2. That's bad. But it will make it easier for people to hit people, at least. Reload on the con has also been changed. His shield is stronger, 100 HP. None of that is important. Canessa, bag him and tag him. Now applies a shock to enemies instead of a mark. Okay. I guess. Does the shock reveal? I think that's it. That's what they're trying to say, right? Oppressor Mine now classified as shock damage. Okay. Carbine rifle now deals 25% increased damage against shocked targets. This is crystalline battery. Okay. Lex reload, Leon reload, Maeve activating 9 lives interrupts and cleanses all crowd control effects. You have an additional mid-air jumps. I'm sorry. They're replacing Street Justice with Artful Dodger. I begged for years for this to happen. For literal years. Before I was on the AC, while I was on the AC, after I was gone of the AC, after I was gone of the stream team, while I was the entire time on the stream team, before I even got into the stream team, before I got any of the fucking awards. Folks, I begged this shit to come back. Artful Dodger, since they removed it. And now, when the game is at this point, that's when you fucking decide to do it? That's when you decide you want it to be fair with Maeve, finally? What the fuck, man? And I'm sorry to say, I have no personal grudge or anything, but I'm going to blame this one on Cryptek. Cryptek was mentioning all the time that they loved Street Justice, and I'm sorry to say, you love Street Justice because you didn't play at the level that most of us, play. And we know how Street Justice can be very unfair and also very bad at the same time, because it's like a glass cannon, right? You either go and ablate everything, or you're just literally jumping in to die because that's what you need to do. And it's garbage. It's fucking garbage. Maeve suffers a lot from CC. She's very thin. She's, you know, like paper, easy to kill, and Artful Dodger was a lot better when it came to survivability, maintaining yourself in the field. You know, you could heal, you could cleanse crowd control effects, and now you even have an additional mid-air jump. Like, they even put something in it that was already there as a passive, unintentionally, as an extra thing. Like, why? Only now? Why? What the fuck, man? Now that I don't play the game, they decide to do this to my Maeve. Okay. Look at the shield stronger. The pre-fire for the ultimate is faster. Shifted mesh scaling to Leviathan. What? Removed headshot damage protection. Okay. Also provides 500 bonus shield health, so half shell and the other card, you know, people can just abuse it still, whatever. Increased trigger threshold from 900 to 1000. It doesn't matter, you're adding more HP to the shield, whatever. Moji no longer self-slows while firing. That's good, even though I'm going to be honest, I stopped playing Moji after they did what they did with her. They fucking killed her, and that's it. That's what I think of it. Not even gonna look into her things. They increased the shield for Nyx. Good, because her shield was pretty fucking weak. That's not important. Pip, reload, increase healing from 1000 to 1200. Very nice. Duration of weightless. Very nice. That is an additional mid-air jump during the ability. Oh, okay. This was one of the talents, right? Healing bonus changed from 100% to a flat 1000. So you don't heal for 2400. You'll heal for 2200. Okay. Rom reload, Ruckus reload. Shield of Ruckus is stronger. 7. Night times reload time. Also the reload things. Okay. Burst mode transition to shock damage. Okay. Shalan new passive. They took away what? Oh no, this is just a new passive. Hazy vision. While stealth, Shalan has a 20% increased movement speed. Okay, that's pretty good. Longbow no longer slows Shalan while charging. Okay, I like that. Increased minimum damage from 300 to 100. 30 to 100. Okay. Desert showers eliminations enter you into stealth for 2 seconds. Shots from stealth deals 200 increased damage. Replaces deserts. Oh, that's pretty good. Sand trap, remove 1 second cooldown penalty. Reduce effective radius blast from 20 to 12. Please rework to while in stealth. Replaces their. Oh, okay. So they did replace desert silence. Okay, no, I could see this work, but I'm not very much of, you know, a Shalan main experienced guy, whatever. Sky just got a couple of changes. Strix only had reload changes. Talus reload changes. Tiberius reduced pre-fire also on his combat trans. And now what is this? Combat trans now resets your other abilities cooldowns when activated. So they got Artful Dodger to Tiberius. Nice. Okay. You know, I'm looking at the recording and I'm covering a lot of what I'm talking about. So let's just do that. Even though we're already at 27 minutes long. Holy shit. Let's speed this up. Torvald, shield stronger, reload changes, classifies as shot damage on Nullify. Okay. They increase the amount of shield you get back on recharge. Torvald now goes CC during the wind up animation. You know what's worse of this? Is it says hyper beam. If you guys don't know, beam for hell. My brother from another mother requested this so much, and only now after this long is that they decided to do it. Oh man. Cardio for Victor now increases jump height. Okay, movement for my boy Victor. Very nice, I like it. And shrapnel does more damage. Vivian reload changes. Now classifies shot damage on sentinels. Suspect everyone removed shield health bonus. Internal cooldown as well, removed it. Okay. Willow reload changes and rework to increase the knockback you receive from one throw overgrowth. Ooh, okay, so you can increase your knockback with your own weapon. Nice. Holy shit. Yeah, Yaggorath got a lot of changes. Just cooldown no longer refunds 30% energy and targets take damage. Oh, okay. So if the target takes damage, you won't get refunded for the ultimate, and you can no longer have critical hits on her tail. Plus, you no longer can use the ultimate through little gaps in the walls. Fucking fantastic. I know I've seen some people complain about this, but womp womp. Ying, rework to reduce the cooldown elemental ling for each hit with your weapon. I don't think people would use this much. I do know a couple persons who would definitely benefit from using this, like with their playstyle, and they know who I'm talking about. But yeah, sure. Oh, no Vorta changes. Interesting. These are just bug fixes. Okay, I'm not looking into that. We're just gonna jump in here and see what they have. And let's see. Real fast, the videos are already getting too long. Even though I do understand that some of you might be curious to know my entire, you know, my entire point of view and opinion on this. So I wouldn't be surprised you could still watch until the end. So Cheers if you've made it this far. I have not seen this in a very long time. Jesus Christ, I got a bunch of talents. Oh, they did a limited skin for the Drogo's skin. Gotcha. This is for Sarah's. She has Restore Soul now heals over 0.5, but its cooldown's increase. Okay, so she heals like Furia. Okay. Event Pass Ash. Oh, this is the new Event Pass, right? It's currently sitting on the it's a rework goddamn skin, man. That's that other reworked skin. Is this... I understand they have to work with what they have, honestly. I don't blame them, you know. Especially because... Oh my god, what is that? How many fucking reworks of his skin are you going to do? Holy shit, dude. Where's the original one? Volcanic. This is the original one. Then you have this, and then you have this. Like, this is super shiny. What the fuck is this, dude? They're just going for the old Victor... Old Victor's, this, Aldi contact. Let's see if it does. Supposedly it did. We'll see. We'll see about that. They're just going through old Victor's, you know, tactics. He was creating all the recolors and shit. So, I guess this is what they're doing now. Stores, chests, heroic hues. What is this? Oh, these are the recolors. The ones that we already had. Thanks. Oh, this is the new spray. I think I might have missed that. There's new things here. That's cool. I don't know what I just opened. It must have been the Ying one, I think. Okay. Is there anything else? Is this for the... Oh my god, is that Ray? That's a recolor. Oh my god. The recolor for Makoa. Ray skin again? What the fuck is this? It's like he's a statue. I like it, but it looks like the textures are all weird. Infernal Drogos. Infernal Lord. I'm confused if I like this one better than the other one. I think I'm gonna stick for the original one. I'm sorry, folks. What is this? Okay. Okay. Very nice. Is there anything else I'm missing? It don't matter. You know why? What the fuck is this? Experimental classes. Take out the subclasses. Siege. Ranked. Sure. Custom. Create. Payload King of the Hill. Okay, sure. We're gonna go like 1v1. Put a password in that shit. I don't even know what the password is. I'm gonna add a bot. You know what they should do? Allow us to still put the options after we created the match. Because I kind of forgot about that. Serpent Beach Classic. And this would be the new Serpent Beach, I'm imagining. I like how they're putting like all the classic maps back as well. Okay, let's take away that. Advanced options. Disable store, loadouts, credit spooling, credit tick. Where's the new options? Override loadouts to carts. Oh shit. You can go to level 10, okay. Talent selection standard. Removed talents. Ooh. Oh, that's what they mean. Okay, so characters that don't have the original talents. Gotcha. Let's enable all of this. And let's go with that. But I kind of wanted to go with Maeve. Oh. What the heck was that skin? Where's Miv? Miv. Okay. Under elimination regeneration participation. Gain 10%. Crowd control resistance up for 3 seconds after dealing 1000 damage. Heal for 4% every 1 second you're on the objective. I'm gonna go for this one. Oh god. Hitting both daggers reduces the cooldown at 9 lives in 6 seconds. Wait, what? This is a thing? What the fuck was this shit? I never seen this. During midnight bounce, it executes targets at or below 75%. Oh yeah, this is the new Street Justice. Okay. I guess I'm going with Queen of Knives. Do I have a loadout at least? Oh god. Okay, oh my god. Deuce cooldown for healing done. Okay. Alright. I'm looking and I'm liking what I'm seeing. I like the graphics. Very, very clean. This is very awesome. Did they? No, they not. They did not remove that area. Huh. We already seen here a bit of a flaw where you're walking inside of the floor. But that's okay. No problem. Let's just go ahead and deal with Vato here real quick. The statue isn't there, but the question is, can you hit it? There's something there. Is that? Okay, so there's something here. Yeah. So, that was just my phone. See how I say that this map should definitely not be available? What the fuck? Oh, you bastard. See how I say that why this shouldn't be a thing? Oh, you can stand here, dude. What the fuck are you doing? I like the snake there, but still. Can I stand here? I'm doing a test. I can stand here, dude. No. Map reworks. Yay. Will they ever do a map rework without fucking it up? No, I don't think so. This area's okay. I like how there's like, it looks like there's a pathway over there. What about here? Can I go here? It almost seemed like I could go there, but can I go here? Can I? Is this still a thing? Yeah. What would I look here for? Let me see if I can land here on top of this. Okay, so I cannot land there. Oh, shh. Mate. You know, I'm playing on NA, but you still are very fucking annoying. Can I stand here? Sort of can. Can I go here? No. Okay. Can I go here? Like, I'm already testing everything just because I feel like they probably fucked up somewhere else as well. Let's go over here. Okay, I like it. I like it. What about here? Oh, there's no game sound, by the way. You're just gonna have to imagine it. Yeah, but this is some stupid shit here. They definitely gonna have to fix it before 29th of January. So there's like a ramp there that doesn't allow me to go through. That's fine. They didn't change the clock. Oh, I've seen enough, folks. I've seen enough. Let's get the fuck out of there. The map looks okay. I like the skin, the colors, everything looks very, very fantastic. I haven't even looked at these skins, but regardless, I do think for a fact they do need to take it a step back when it comes to having that map in competitive, but that's just me saying. Region Q title, yeah, perfect. So they made sure you understand there's only American on PDS, like it wasn't there like that before or something. Lol. What about the limited things? Did they ever already put something here? No. I still, to this day, I still don't know what to do with these tokens. I would imagine if I start scrolling here, my game is going to crash. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in window mode, because if it crashes while I'm on full screen, I am so fucked. Oh, I remember Victor saying that this was a recolor he created. Grabbed it. Mine now. Yoink. This is on PDS, obviously. Jesus Christ, the amount of colors on this. Oh, these are the new titles, right? What's the title for Vora? Can I see it here? Betrayer of the Moon. Unlocked. Okay. They now have even colors to define certain things. Okay. Stunning, crippling, and silencing them. Enemies above 66% max health take 1,000 again. So nothing changed. I think now only she has 2 tendrils, correct? Has 2 charges. So what did the talents do? Cannot target allies in on attach, provides them double your tendril card effects. Hitting enemies with tendril deals 225 damage. Okay. Just splittration. I think people are still gonna go for unyielding pressure, honestly. Reduce splittration cooldown by 2 seconds and 50% after earn eliminations when used at max darkness. Obliteration. Yeah, people are still gonna go for the damage on the slash. But yeah, what do I have to say about this? I saw the video of the other day of Andrew Chicken potentially considering if he was going to leave or not. If I had to give him an honest opinion as to what I would do in his stead, I would say, yeah, you definitely need to let go of this and just move on. The reason why I'm saying this is because, as you can see, there's nothing crazy going on. It's the most important patch of the year, and we're looking at some recolor of the map. We got some new skins, you know, this tire skin is here and so on, but this is not from the new patch. That's what I'm saying. They're bringing back old stuff to try to convince people to stay, or new players to have a chance at old stuff. I understand that. They're coming with, you know, extra things for us to come up and have fun, but when you have less people playing the game, you have less ways to have that said fun. Because, for example, imagine me coming back to Paladins, me doing customs with those LTM changes. It'd be fun in the first few days, but that's about it. After like a week or so, we would be like, yeah, whatever. You know, it's not like there's a specific predefined sumos option, and you can just do it. But even then, it gets tiring. Now, the thing that I mean here is that there's not really something to grind for. The competitive doesn't seem like there's something crazy good there to grind for, and what's in there still gets shadowed by the fact that people are toxic, and you get your champions banned, and you can't play whatever the fuck you want. You know, it's competitive. It's always been like that. If I had an idea of what could be done for this game, I would say what they're doing to Smite 2. That's the only idea I have for it at all. There's nothing else I can see and look at this and say, this is what you need to do. Even if I say bring back Paladins Battlegrounds into the game, it would bring some people back, but it wouldn't save the game. It just wouldn't. Okay, and that's unfortunately the status of this game. It's been forgotten by its
bother company because they're focused on Smite, and even Smite, I don't know till what point that shit is not gonna flop, but you know, I'll be there when it does. That's pretty much it. I would love to hear your thoughts, whether or not you think this game still might have an extra full year, or if we're gonna have the same decision as Smite, not Smite, sorry, Realm Royale in February. Rest in peace, Realm. One of the games that I loved the most, and I was so involved into that game and the community, the devs, and so on. And I'm sad to see Paladins is gonna go on the same fucking route. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what you loved most about this patch, and do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? I'd love to have those discussions with you in the comment section.